Hey y'all, it is Voluptuously Skinny, and I am here with my post-op week 104 update. And I'm gonna try to keep it as short as possible because I know that the loose skin video was long, and the arm sleeve video that I'm going to upload today is long, and so I'm gonna try to keep this one as short as possible. So let's get right to it. High weight was 369.9. My surgery weight was 329.6. Y'all know I had my surgery on 9/16/15, which was just 2 years ago now. Just celebrated my second surgery. My current weight today, my official weight is 142.4, which is a total down of 227.6 and or 227.5, and which means that I'm in a low weight. My official low weight that I've had was like 141. Let me see, 141.6. An unofficial low weight that I've had before was 138.4, and that was due to, I've told you guys, running and so forth and so on. So I'm still maintaining. How about that? I'm still maintaining, even though I've dropped below my maintenance, my range of 145 to 150, but I'm still maintaining as long as I'm not going over that 150. And right now, I still feel like I look pretty good. The last time I was this low, I felt like I looked a little sick, but right now I feel pretty good, and I feel like I look pretty good. So y'all tell me what you think, good, bad, or ugly. um, so as far as last week was concerned, my calorie intake on average, total calorie intake was 2,380. My net calorie intake was 941 for my burn. Protein was at 92 as for an average, and I think there was a day or two in there where I didn't eat quite well, and so I didn't get enough protein in. So average intake for last week was 92 grams, and my average intake for carbs was 252 per day. So, and of course, yes, that's a lot. I always have to try to remember to explain for any newbies, it is a lot extreme because of the type of exercise that I do and the amount of calories that I burn. And that is in order to keep me from burning my muscle. I exercise daily. And so I thought I'd also mention my macros. For my macros, I have it set to 20% protein, 50% carbs, and 30% fat. And what I met this past week was I got 15% out of the 20% of protein, 42 out of the 50% for carbs, and then 43% out of 30 for fats. And a lot of that fat came from, I think, if I look back, probably like almonds and um, trail mixes, that type of thing. So, yes, it's my second surgery. I did not have a doctor's appointment for my second year. And usually they call me to make one, or they send me a letter in order to make an appointment. And I didn't get a letter or a call. And I just kind of made the executive decision. And I knew it was coming. Usually they send it to me about 2 months prior to. So I knew I could call in and make an appointment. But I made the executive decision not to. I feel like I am going to the doctor plenty enough for other issues. And so I just made the executive decision not to go this at this point. I'm not having any major issues. The only issue that I was really dealing with was acid reflux, and I know how to control that, and I do have medication for it, but I don't take it daily. I just take it occasionally. And most of the time, in order for me to control that, I just have to watch the time I eat mainly. So I can't eat it right before bedtime and then lay down. And I can't eat things like almonds or um, popcorn or things like fried chicken or anything like that right before bedtime. Chili. Sometimes I go get the Wendy's chili, and that it has caused me acid reflux in the past if I ate it too close to bedtime. So as long as I don't do that, I'm fine, and that controls it. So I see my nutritionist. I don't have any problems eating, so I don't foresee me needing any lab work or me being deficient in anything. The only thing that I could probably be deficient on with is vitamin D, but I think I'm getting enough sun exposure to where even that may not be an issue. And I followed through on my prescription of the vitamin D from the last visit, and it was pretty. It was like I said, prescription strength. They didn't even tell me to go over the counter. He prescribed something, and so I think that I'm doing fine on vitamin D. And I did decide to take my measurements to share with you guys for my second surgery. So as far as my neck is concerned, when I began this journey, my neck was at a 15 and a half. It's at 11 and a half right now. And so I've lost 4 inches off of that. My bust line, so from, let's see if I can adjust this. And oh, y'all, I'm so sorry on that video where the skin flick is. I scooted that tripod and it just sounded like I didn't even listen to it until I uploaded it. I just did the video and uploaded it because I didn't want to chicken out on uploading it, because usually I'll watch the videos before I upload, and I was like, no, don't even watch it, just upload it, or you may not even do it. So that's why it's just kind of raggedy in those that sound. I'm sorry about that. So anyway, bust line around here was 58, and it is 13, excuse me, not 13, 31 and a half, which is a 26 and a half inch difference. My arms were 20 inches. Now they are 10. And usually when I measure my arms, I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I don't know if I can hold this up. Let's see. I got a different, okay. Let's see if that works. But usually when I measure, I don't measure like from here to here. I go ahead and tighten it up and measure like that. So it is a 10 now, so that's a 10-inch loss. My hips were 66 and now they are 36, which is a 30-inch loss. And one of the things with my hips is I still measure around that pannus, or that skin, and so that could change, at any time if I had surgery. Thighs were 35, now they're 21. It's 14-inch loss. Around my belly button, I didn't start around my belly button, that waist area. I didn't start measuring that until at 20 months. So I just started measuring that 4 months ago. And in 4 months, I've lost 3 inches off of that area. My waist was a 68. Now it's a 26 and a half. So that's 41 and a half inches. Bust line was 44. Now it's 28 and a half. That's 15 and a half inches. My calf. Now the rest of these calf, forearm, chest, and wrist, I didn't start measuring until 18 months ago. So that's about 6 months ago. So calf, I've lost a half an inch off, 15 and a half to 15. My forearm, 9 and a half. Now it's 8. It's one and a half inch. And this is all in 6 months. My chest, which is just across this upper portion, that was at that time 33 and a half, and now it's 31 and a half. And my wrist, just in that 18 months, went from an 8 to a 6. So that's 2 inches. So I'm excited about that, those measurements. That's just been astounding. I didn't even add them all up, but I'm sure it's over 100 inches lost, maybe 200 inches lost. Who knows? Or I will know if I add it up. Let's see. 40, 70, 104, 110, 100 and, that's 14, 28, 30, 45, like 155 inches. Yeah, that's a lot. So anyway, I had this surgery for my health, and then it quickly turned into vanity, and now it's turned into fitness, because I really want to be fit, I did talk to, you all know I got caught by my surgeon running and everything, and I did talk to my primary care. I've talked to my therapist, and both of them are writing it. And I just told my therapist, I said, I don't want to lie. I said, I've been telling people that I'm not running, but I've cut it down a lot. And I don't want to be dishonest about it. And she told me that it was good that I would not be dishonest. She said she's also, as well as Dr. Halpine, she will also be writing in her report that is ridiculous for them to tell me to take away something that is naturally helping me relieve stress and relieve my emotional distress in order to take medication, which will cause a whole multitude of other issues. So she'll be writing it in her report and allowing me to take that information with me as well. So I'm excited about that. So I can say that my goal was to try and reach 100 days of sweating, making sweat happen and running and getting that in. And I did make it. I made 100 days. So I'm excited about that. So I feel great. And without, if I didn't have the breast issues, my life would be so golden. It would be wonderful. I would just be moving on to work on my other endeavors that I have coming up. As far as size is concerned, my shirts are extra small to a small, and that's from a 4X or 3X and 4X shirts. My pant sizes are 4 to 6. I can't really fit a 6. It's really big on me, but I still wear it because it still looks good to me. But 4 is where I comfortably am in a 4, and it fits nicely. And that's down from a 28 size pants. I think I didn't wear pants very much. I mostly wore dresses and tights, so I don't really remember. I think I was a 28 the last time I was wearing any pants. The dress sizes are either small or a 4, and that's down from a 28 and 30 and 32 dresses. Bra size, I don't know. My size is sports bra size with some extra padding in it. But most of the bras I wear are small, maybe like a 32 or something like that. And that's down from a 44 in as in Nancy. My shoe size it was 11 and is an 11 still. It was a solid 11 back then, and probably kind of a tight 11. Now it's really a solid 10, but I still do. I still purchase a size 11 sometimes, especially if it's heels, just to make sure that they're comfortable. But mostly size 10, and I do have a couple of size 9.5s that I purchased. This video is getting long. So anyway, I'll be commenting on some of your comments. I've read them all. They're so funny. I love the comment about calling your skin shrinkles, because I always call my arms, I call them muscles, the part on the bottom. Excuse me. So anyway, I call them muscles. Bags under my eyes. Somebody said made a comment about bags under their eyes. Yes, I have bags under my eyes, big time. And I don't know that if that's from surgery or if that's from, or from the weight loss. I'm not sure if it's from lack of sleep, because I don't sleep well at night, because when I move, I have a lot of pain on my side scars. I don't know. But since I've had the weight loss, since I've lost the weight or gotten rid of the weight, yes, I do have bags under my eyes. And then Melody, you asked about qualifying for surgery due to the rash. I probably do, and I probably need to tell my doctor about the rash more often. I did tell her months and months and months ago about the skin tags that were coming up, but I felt like with all the issues with my breast, I didn't want them to believe or think that I was just trying to get my body reconstructed. So I have not even reported the rash, which is crazy. It's just, I should, but I haven't. And that's one of the reasons why. So I've just been treating it myself. So at some point I probably will tell her about it so that she can start documenting that. But anyway, y'all, this video is already getting long, and that is my report for week 104. And if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down below. I will talk to y'all later. I love you guys. You keep praying for me as I keep praying for you always. Stay encouraged. Remember to be patient, be persistent, and persevere no matter what. So, love y'all. Peace out, babies. Mwah.